Hey guys, it's Sam and I'm here today to bring you a leg workout. So we're going to perform a circuit style session. We're going to do 4 different exercises, 15 reps of each. I'm going to perform the moves back to back. If you want to take a rest at any time, absolutely fine. If you want to move faster than me, again fine, slower, entirely up to you. This is your workout, you do what you can. So I'm going to use some weight plates. You can do this without weights if you want. If you don't have weight plates, feel free to grab some dumbbells. If you don't have any weights at all, household items can be used, such as water bottles, tins, laundry detergent, anything that's just going to add a bit of resistance to your move. Sound good? All right, so before you start, make sure you've done an adequate warm-up. There's plenty of space around you, and you've got a bottle of water. Right, so I'll show you your first moves before we get going. So, first exercise is going to be squats. So I'm going to hold the plates on my shoulders and I'm going to squat there. So my feet are just outside my hips, my chest is lifted, my core's tight. Move 2 is going to be a right leg lunge. So feet start under the hips, take a big step back, drop into your lunge, and then you're going to toe tap with the right foot and then go again. Move 3, plates are in front of your body. We're going to do deadlifts. So I'm going to bend my knees. If you want to stick with straight leg deadlifts, that's absolutely fine. So my feet are staying under my hips, hinging from my hips, squeezing my glutes as I rise, making sure my plates are coming to around the shins. And your last exercise, plates are back to the side. We're going to go into left leg lunges. So again, using that toe tap to keep all the focus on the right leg. Pushing out of that right heel. Sound good? All right, so 15 reps of squats, lunges, deadlifts, lunges. All right, when you're ready, let's go. So feet are nice and wide. Go at a range that you're comfortable with. Same with your pace. So my elbows are staying in line with my shoulders. If you've only got one weight, you can hold this on your chest. That's absolutely fine. So my range, I want to get my thighs parallel to the floor and check my knees are tracking out towards my toes. So a couple more and then into your lunges. So plates side to side, feet under your hips, step back, push out of your front heel, toes tap for balance. So you want to be feeling this opposite leg working. So your glutes, your quads, they're what you're using to drive up out of the bottom of your lunge. Last one, and we'll go into our deadlifts. Feet under your hips again. Hinge forward, feeling that stretch down the hamstrings, big squeeze of your glutes. This is a really good posterior chain exercise, so it's working all the muscles down the back of the body, including your lower back. One more and we'll finish with lunges. So again, plates are back by your side, opposite leg this time. Big stride back, using that toe tap. So this back knee, we want to drop it towards the floor, giving the eyes forward, making sure it's the heel we drive out of, not the toes. Do 5 more. Last one. And rest. All right, so that's set 1 done. Now you can take as long as you need to recover. So get yourself a drink before we start set 2 and 3. So sticking with the same exercises, Set 2, we're going to focus on your form a little more. We're going to get you moving a little bit more effectively. All right, so if you need to pause, please feel free to. If you need a little bit longer, that's absolutely fine. If not, make sure you're bending your knees to pick up your weight. All right, starting with your squats. So my weight plates are on my shoulders. My eyes are forward, feet are wide. 15 reps, off we go. So focusing on range. Wanting my thighs at least parallel to the floor. Squeezing my bum as I stand up. Keeping my elbows in is going to help keep the core engaged. Making sure your knees are tracking out. So them glutes are staying working too. Last one. Into your lunges. So, I'll go this side. Big step back. Push out with this front heel. Keeping a slight bend in that knee is going to keep tension on them quads a little bit longer. So I'm staying lifted, keeping my shoulder blades down my back. Alright, last one, deadlifts. So side on, hinging from the hips, bending the knees, plates down to the shins, squeeze and rise. So I want to keep my plates as close to my legs as I can. That's going to encourage me to hinge from the hips rather than squat. So that hinge is going to work your hamstrings. The squat's going to be more quad dominant. Always making sure you're squeezing as you stand, sitting them hips under the shoulders, working them glutes. One more, into your lunges. So a big step back, knee towards the floor, tap in. If you're losing your balance, you can always put your foot flat on the floor, reset before you go again. Just make sure that front knee is always tracking towards your toes. If you can't get all the way down, you can always stick with a little bit less range of movement and keep your form. That's good too. One more. And time. All right, so that's set 2 done. Again, you can rest here as long as you need. Bro, get yourself a drink, try and keep yourself moving. We're going to do one more set, and then that's your legs workout for today done and dusted. All right, so set 3. Our focus is going to be moving slow and controlled. So when we start to feel the burn, muscles are starting to fatigue, we want to pick up the pace to get the reps over and done with. So set 3, your last set, is going to be where we slow it down, keep the tension in the muscles, keep the intensity there. All right. Again, feel free to pause me if you're not quite ready to go yet. If not, plates or weights up or body weight. Starting with your squats. Off we go, 15 reps. So I'm keeping my weight evenly in both my feet. Keeping that form. 5 more. Last one. Straight into your lunges. So my last set, I'm going to stay a bit lower. I want to really feel that burn in my quads. Always remember you can stand up, absolutely fine. Five more. Feeling that? Last one. Straight into deadlifts. So I want to keep my neck in a neutral position. So I'm keeping my eyes looking forward. All the time. Five more reps. Last one into them lunges. So tapping again. I'm going to stay low. Keeping that focus on that right quad. Always remember you can stand up. That's absolutely fine. Five more reps and you're done. Well done. All right, so that's 3 rounds. Feel free to do more if you wish. If not, make sure you have a good stretch off. Keep yourself hydrated and keep yourself safe. Thanks for watching, guys.